Hey guys, it's Savannah and welcome back to my channel. We are here for another podcast, and let me check real quick which episode. This is episode 7, which I think is pretty good because I do these so staggeredly when I have things to talk about and show. But today is July 6th, and please excuse any redness on my face. I am sunburned after the 4th. And you can see sunburned on my shoulders too, which is why I'm wearing a very soft shirt. But I do have things to talk about today, so I'm very excited to get to that. But yeah, I think that's all I need to talk about right now. So let's get started with some finished objects. I am so happy to say that I have finally finished my Despina Shawl. This pattern is by My Crochetery on Ravelry. I finished this yesterday and I still have not taken out the stitch markers or woven in the ends, but you know, I'm done actually working on it, so I'll weave in the ends when I decide to wear it out. Hopefully that'll actually happen. But I am in love with how this turned out. I did not go into this intending it to have a beachy feel to it, but it does, and I am so happy with it. But this is kind of how I will wear it, but this little picot bordering on this one end just adds such a nice touch to the whole pattern, and I am very glad that this almond butter color does not totally blend in with my skin. I had to stop there for a second because the dogs are going crazy because FedEx dropped off a package. But yeah, this really is just a perfect summer shawl. The sheepsheaves whorlettes that I used are just so incredible to work with. I did not get any splitting. There were hardly any knots in the yarn as I was working from it, which I was using the center pull, which was great because I'm sure we all know how tough cake yarns can be to work with sometimes because of the knots they can get. And just the depth of color these dyes have on this yarn is just so satisfying to see, if you understand what I mean. But yeah, I am very happy to have this finished finally, because now that I have a project finished, I am going to start on my hawthorn tee, which I wanted to start last month, but you know. Another finished object I have is I have actually designed another earring pattern. I do not have a name for these yet, but I am about to record a tutorial for this and then post a tester call on Ribbler. So these are crochet lace thread and a 38mm teardrop shape, and this is really a simple and quick pattern, so I am excited to get these out to testers and then publish it. But once I have it done with the testers, the video I will record will go live, and I will post the pattern on my blog and my Ribbler and Ravelry. So be looking for these in the next few weeks. But this is just so satisfying to look at with the pattern, and I don't know why. But these will be coming very soon. I also have started sewing this last week. It is something that I was wanting to learn for a long time. My mom used to sew curtains when I was real little, and she did mine and my sister's Halloween costumes one year. So she helped me get started, but unfortunately her FAF sewing machine, the presser foot lever, was not working, so she took it to a shop, and they are not sure if they still have the part because it's over 20 years old. So it's an old sewing machine, but other than that, it looked like it would have worked. But they, for, you know, since that wasn't working for graduation, since they hadn't gotten me anything, they got me a Janome sewing machine that was on sale, which I love sales. As a broke, just out of college student, sales are the best thing ever. And so I had been at Hobby Lobby earlier last week and found some fabric on sale, on clearance really, and I made my dogs 4th of July bandanas. So I just took this one off of Ivy because they were still wearing them, but Ivy likes to try and eat them even when they are attached to her collar. So this is a bandana that goes around their collars. I followed the pattern from Charmed by Ashley here on YouTube, which I will link that video for those of you who want to check it out. But it's a really simple and easy pattern. I miscut the first time because I am terrible at cutting straight, which is not great for sewing. So I had to redo them, but these came out really great and they looked so cute. I will try and insert the picture, but I did post a picture of them on their Instagram, so I will link that below as well if I cannot figure out how to insert the photo here. But I am hooked to sewing now as well. Pardon the pun. Although wrong craft, but this is mainly crochet, right? So yeah, I think that's all I have finished recently. So now let's get to whips. Like I said, I will be doing a tutorial for my new crochet earring pattern. So I have a couple more of those coming out soon. The Hawthorn tee, which I am about to start in the next day or two. If you don't remember, this is the yarn I will be using. This is from Holly Dye Works, which the lighting is not that great, but it's a very, very pale cream with pastel blue and orange, which is going to be gorgeous when I have it worked up, which I cannot wait. Also, this yarn is so soft because it has cashmere in it, so that's going to be wonderful to wear. And I have some more sewing projects planned. I picked up some more clearance fabrics, and so I'm going to be making a double-sided bandana for both of my girls with these fabrics. This is a calico fabric, and this is a thicker cotton fabric. This one is the cotton, this is the calico up top. But I'm going to be using the same pattern, and I will just be making it double-sided, which they are going to look so cute. If you can't tell, I like making things for my dogs. I also picked up some YKK zippers from Hobby Lobby as well. These were 99 cents each, so I picked up 4 or 5, but I have that, and I have this Spider-Man fabric, which is a calico, and this Kona cotton fabric, which I will be using to make a zippered pouch along with the zipper, which I will be using to store some of my miscellaneous notions in, because I have them scattered everywhere, so I might as well. But I am very excited to work on those and see how they turn out, which I'm hoping it turns out the first time, because it's frustrating when it doesn't. I believe that is all I have. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy any of my patterns, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if you have any questions, suggestions on sewing patterns, on crochet patterns I should check out, anything like that. Please like this video, that really helps. And I will link my socials below. But until next time, happy crocheting!